Hello everybody, and welcome back to G-Bear's Off-Grid Ways, a homestead in the desert. So I just finished doing a complete watering out here, got everything happy and ready to go. Now I just have to get the rodents under control. So while I was in town today, picking up more dog food, and that's where all my money goes, is it's got to go for dog food. Can't let them go hungry. So anyway, I bought some mouse traps and some rat traps. I'll show you those in a second. But I loaded them up with some nuts, and I got them secured really well. Now here's one of the rat traps right here. I had one of the older rat traps here, and you can see where they've been coming up out of there. Well, they ate the nut out of it without setting it off because the wires are so rusty, they didn't want to let go. So they have too much friction to let go. So with this type of trap, it takes very little pressure on that big plastic paddle for that trap to go off. So I'll probably see something in there tomorrow. Then I put a couple of them over here. And again, I had the same problem with the old rat trap here. It didn't go off. And this time, I think I've got it set up a little bit better so that it might go off. But I put the newer one right there with a nut in it to make sure that it attracts them. And there's the hole they've been coming in through. So we'll see if that does the trick. Now there's something else I'm trying. This is something I just saw online, because I think my AI, which is, I think it stands for always an idiot, or just an idiot. Anyway, the AI on my phone must have heard me talking about rodent control, and it sent me a video on rodent control. And according to the guy that was on the video, the thing that rodents hate is the smell of pine sol. So today while I was in town, I bought this small bottle, and you're supposed to put it on cotton balls and put those wherever you don't want rodents. So I got one soaked at the bottom of every one of my trees in here. You see, there's a, make sure that I don't get any rodents in here eating up my tangelos. I want tangelos. And we'll see. It doesn't look like these grafts took. Sorry about that, Tony, Leanne. But like I said, those green grafts, the small green grafts, that small, they usually don't take. They're just too small. You need something the thickness of a pencil, more like this. And you see how it's got some brown in it? Getting closer so you can see a better look. It's got some brown into it. Now those are the ones that take. But these little triangular shaped stems that like this one right here, that won't take normally. You might have a freak of nature that does take, but as soon as you cut those, they have lost all their energy because they're too young. They don't have enough strength in them, and they don't really have a cambium layer. They're just a green twig. When you cut them open, it's just all green inside. There's no center part of the stem or anything like that. All right. So with all of that being said, I'm going to close off here. Dogs are fed. I've got to go by in the chicken coop and see if they left me any eggs. As a matter of fact, while we're talking here, let me head on out. My single pair is still there. Kind of upsetting that that's all I'm going to get out of it, if I even get that. But got to get this under control. Now, for those of you who are new to off-grid living and you're planning on moving to a desert community, take a lesson from what I'm going through here. I've been going through this now 10 years and dealing with these critters out here. It's not easy. And why? Well, I'll tell you. Most likely, my belief is that these critters out here have to stretch and forage for anything to eat. So when you give them a nice garden with fruit trees and things like that, they're just going to have themselves a ball. Look at all my pigeons. The flock is getting bigger and bigger every week. But some nice looking pigeons there. And they come every day, twice a day. All right, so sounds like the chickens might be outside. Let's see if they left me any eggs and if I'm going to have enough hands to be able to carry them. All right. Hi, girls. How you doing? Really? Anybody leave me any eggs? Oh, there's 2 eggs in there. That's nice. All right. Oh, there's another egg over there. Okay. Looks like you guys are shaping up some nests here. Are any of you brooders? Any of you going to give me baby chicks? All right, looks like you could use some feed there and some feed there. So I'm going to take a couple of eggs inside. They're both cold. Nobody's been sitting on them. I'll leave that one sitting in there for now. It looks like a tiny one, and it looks white. I think the speckled hens are laying white eggs. And they're just starting now. So, all right. Let's see. You got water? Yeah, you got water. And you got water up there. All right. You actually got plenty of food on the floor there too. But I'm going to bring them some feed anyway. They gave me 2 eggs. That's good. That's what I have every morning. So the ones I had this morning just got replaced. And that's a good thing. I smell pine sol on my hands. So I'm going to have to wash my hands too. Oh, look at this. Low flyer. All white. And it's got windows down both sides. It's a passenger jet of some kind. Anybody know what an all-white jet is with no markings? No numbers on the tail or anything like that? All right, everybody. I want to thank y'all for joining me. Dogs want to thank you for joining me. This is G Bear signing off.